you're well. My name is Faye and today we are going to be making brown pilau rice with yellow lentils, which is also known as split Moong Dal. Today's ingredients are 1 cup of rice, 1 brown onion, 5 or 6 cloves of garlic, 1-inch piece of ginger, 1 tablespoon of cumin seeds, half a cup of Moong Dal or yellow lentils. Whole spices are black peppercorns, about 8 to 10, 1 star anise, 3 cloves, 1 black cardamom, little cinnamon stick and 2 bay leaves, half a teaspoon of red chilli powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder and 1 teaspoon of salt.
Assalamu alaikum, hope you're doing well. Let's start today's recipe. So in local language Urdu, this form of rice is called khichdi as well. It's believed to be very good for your tummy, especially when you've got tummy ache or anything. It's believed to really help. So I don't know if it helps or not, but it works for me. So we'll share the recipe how to go about it. Faye's just chopping onions, which she's doing it, just slicing it thinly. What I have already done is I've boiled half cup of yellow lentils, which is split Moong Dal. Split Moong Dal in Urdu would be छिलके के बगैर छिली हुई मूंग की दाल. And we've already boiled it for 20 minutes. The idea is to leave a bite to it before it's added to the rice, and don't let it lose its form. So for that reason I've just boiled it for 20 minutes, not more, and it's all ready to go into the rice later. So I'm just going to prepare some garlic cloves for now. So garlic cloves, we'll be using whole cloves. They'll go directly in the rice, and we won't be making a paste or anything.
I'm nearly finished cutting this onion, so you want the ginger prepared in strips?
Yeah, ginger should be thinly sliced.
Yeah.
Similar to what you use for garnish on chicken karahi.
Okay.
Or halim. That ginger works really nice in this rice, and it just adds freshness to it.
Have you noticed our decorations? Someone's birthday was yesterday. How was the cake?
Yeah, it was very nice, very aromatic. Loved having it with tea.
Did you like the pink sprinkles? That's the question everyone wants to know.
I ignored the topping.
Did you think it was for the wrong person?
Maybe. You might have made it for yourself.
Yeah, I think I did, you know. When I was picking out those sprinkles, I definitely wasn't thinking of you. I'm glad you enjoyed it though.
So you're doing
ginger. Yeah, I'm onto the ginger. I'm just taking the skin off.
Why don't you heat oil while you chop
that's a good
ginger?
idea. Okay.
So that way.
Yep. Okay, so enough to just cover the bottom of the pan?
Yeah.
And so I've just put that on a high heat just to warm up, and then I'll be putting it on a medium heat. Yeah. Just to fry that.
Okay, I've already boiled the kettle, so whole cloves of garlic to go in just like this. Okay,
that's it for preparation though, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Ginger left. It's a very quick recipe. It should not take more than half an hour, 35 minutes I would say, including this 20 minutes of boiling the yellow lentils. But it tastes very nice. I like it even, if I'm doing alright, I still love having it. And what I prepare with this rice is a raita, which is dhania raita. So it's coriander leaves, mint leaves, couple of green chilies, and a pinch of salt, blended together with yogurt.
Do you know what I like about this one is the lentils give an added texture, which you don't always get in other rice dishes. So I feel like for that it's actually really nice.
That's why it's really important to leave a bite to the lentils and not let them dissolve.
Yeah. So I've just checked the oil, and the oil's hot enough for the onions to go in. So I'm just going to add those now. And it's now on a medium heat. I'm going to give a little mix. So just grab me a spoon. So we're waiting for the onions to go a nice brown golden colour, because we want the rice to take a little bit of that colour. Did you say? Yeah?
It should be medium brown, slightly. You have to fry them slightly more than just golden brown. And did you see our new apron?
Oh, yeah.
She should not be wearing it because it's been gifted to me, but
I'm wearing white. Oh, you're wearing white.
Good one.
I think it looks nice.
Yeah.
Comfy. You need to wear the other apron.
I'm doing it.
Have you washed the rice?
Not yet. It's just been soaked for half an hour.
Okay.
So I don't know if I mentioned, but the rice been soaked in water for about half an hour. It's always good to do that before you boil rice. It takes less time and it gives it a nice texture when it's cooked.
The prep's really easy. We're already done.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Okay.
The onions have gone a really nice brown colour, which I'm quite happy with. I'm going to now add the garlic and give this a quick fry together. And there you go. So I'm really happy now that the water's been added. You can see the colour that's come out of the onions. It's got a beautiful brown colour, which is great because that's what's also going to dye the rice. So I'm going to now add the spices. So all the whole spices are going in. The cumin seeds are going in. Chilli powder. Coriander powder, and the ginger. I'm going to stir that together. You want to stir fry all of those ingredients together for about 15 seconds and then add another splash of water. And this will help the onions dissolve nicely and all the spices mix together.
Okay, if you see, it's a very nice brown color that onions have given. And the oil has started to leave. The spices have been fried nicely as well. and it's time to go to the next step, which is to add the lentils, which we have already boiled for 20 minutes. So I'll just add all the lentils in now. There's little water left in lentils, which is alright. I'll let it dry. So it's on medium heat, and I'm going to stir fry these lentils with all these spices. So I've stir fried these lentils for about 2-3 minutes, and it all looks very nice. The oil has started to separate again, and this is the time to add rice to it. So Faye has washed this rice, which was soaked for over 30 minutes now. So I'm just going to, actually before I add rice, let me just add boiling water. That's always good, first to add boiling water, then add rice. Okay, so this is the cup that I used to measure rice. It was 1 cup of rice. So the formula is to add 25% more water than the rice. So I'll add 1 1/4, and it's boiling water from the kettle. So I'll top it up all the way 1. and 1/4. So what I'll do is just wait for it to boil properly, this water, and then I'll add rice to it. It's on medium to high heat for now. Once the rice goes in, I'll put the lid on, and the temperature would be low to medium. So it's nice and boiling now. Let's add rice to it. Just be careful when adding rice not to break it. Just give a gentle stir so that you don't break any rice. That's it. The lid goes on, and it will take approximately 12 minutes for the rice to get done. I'll be checking halfway through, and from low medium the temperature I'll start decreasing when it's halfway through, so it will be on low, then the minimum heat, and once it's 10 to 12 minutes the heat would be switched off, and I'll let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes at least for the dum. So let's wait for now. So it's been 2 minutes. I forgot to add salt, so the salt is going in now. It can go in with rice. When you add rice, add salt as well. So in goes the salt. Let's wait for a few minutes now.
My rice now has been cooking for 6 minutes, so it's time to just test how it's getting on. So I'm just going to shake the dish now and feel how much water's in there. It's doing well. The water has reduced quite a lot, but I can feel there's a lot of movement, so there's still quite a little bit left in there. So I'm going to leave it on there for another couple of minutes. It's important that you don't take the lid off while it's cooking. The way to test whether how the rice is getting on is to shake it. That also releases a lot of steam at the top and will cook and steam any rice at the top as well. So I will get back to you in a couple of minutes. So the rice has been cooking now for about 8 minutes, for exactly 8 minutes. So I'm going to now turn it down to from a low heat to the minimum setting and let it further cook for 4 minutes. It's looking good. So it's been cooking for 12 minutes now. It's now going to be, the heat is switched off completely. I'm going to keep the lid on and it's just going to cook on what locals call dum, which is basically a resting and steaming process, and it will just help the rice to expand nicely and just give it that really fluffy texture to finish with. The rice has been on dum for 10 minutes now. It's good to have dum for 5 to 10 minutes when you're making rice. It makes such a difference. So let's open a lid for the first time, see what it looks like. Oh, that smells nice. And that looks good. So as you can see, the rice has cooked really nicely. The dum process has steamed the rice, so it's all in individual grains and not one big sticky lump, which is really nice. If you give it a little shake, you can see it pours really nicely. So I'm really pleased with that. And I think the last thing to do now is to try it. So let me spoon it out and I'll let you know how it tastes.
Okay, the rice is ready. We have presented it very nicely. We have made raita, which I explained during while we were shooting how to do it. So we've already done it in other videos, so you can very easily prepare this. And we have very nicely cooked rice, and we're just going to try it now.
It smells good.
Yeah.
You can really smell the whole spices. It's nice.
Yep.
Come on, let's dig in.
Yeah. There you go.
You got them on. I'm going to take a bit of raita. Oh yeah, good.
On its own first.
It's very nice. You can really taste the texture of the dal, which is really lovely. It's got that background spice, which is really nice. It's definitely aromatic. It goes lovely with that yogurt.
Very nice and fluffy. And you can actually feel lentils in there.
Yeah.
They're not dissolved, so
Yeah.
they taste really nice. You get your proteins from lentils in there. So it's good food value as well.
This is a really simple and easy recipe. It tastes lovely. So yeah.
Take the black peppercorn.
Enjoy. We really hope that you've enjoyed this video and found it useful. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like this video, and we will see you again very soon. Take care. Bye.
Bye.